Hey, good evening, everyone. Um, we are here again. I'm trying to talk about. My name is John from NVIT. We provide IT solution, consulting, and training. We innovate, we build, and transform technology for all. And so we are here to be talking this evening about our training program, one AI job ready training program that we have been approved by the Texas Workforce Commission. And so we have really AI focused, cutting edge AI program, training program that you can subscribe to. And we do have various what do you call it? We do have various plan in terms of the program and the delivery model. We do have in person. You can take it from our Frisco office in Texas. You can also join the program online. You can as well have one to one. And this program, they are um, hands on completely. You where you dirty your hands. We build models. We build AI models. We build different type of models, be it a singular model, small, medium, or large. We also train a lot of data that can really be helpful. So you have practical hands-on in terms of our program. And then if you look at the uh, the focus in terms of as company, we really focus on cutting edge AI career ready solutions. So being approved as a career school and college here in Texas, we do a lot of projects around training of those models that can help you. At present, we have partners with various companies here and then around the world as well. In Africa alone, we've graduated people in tech, in cloud computing, data science, and AL and ML, more than 2,000 plus since we actually started. And we have a lot of support from the World Bank. We uh, grant, which helps to support people to get this training done in the underdeveloped community back in Africa as well. And so, of course, the program is open to everybody here where we run it directly from the US. And that is our team here. That is myself. Of course, very hands on. I'm a solution architect for more than 20 years plus, be it micro architecture, heterogeneous architecture around data architecting, infrastructure architecting, and all those type of things that I do. And then, of course, I model an AI architect and the rest of the team. And I also have team that are also working with us here in North America. And these are crossfire of our instructors, people that teach from across the US and around the world on the platform as well. And that is our campus here, Frisco campus. So we do welcome you if you're around the DFW in Texas, or if you happen to come to DFW area, you are just welcome to see a lot of things. We have labs, we have classes that we can show you the interesting thing we are building. We are deploying both a new technology that have not been launched. We're also working on some great team doing a lot of research in this place that you can be as well. And you can see, be part of the program. In terms of, we also have our team in Africa, and these are them doing wonderful thing in Africa. These are campus in Africa. We call it S Lab. We do a lot of things, so we call it an S, right? So various products, and then we also have talent that are also sitting there, who are some of our graduates before now, and of course veterans in the industry who sit there to do a lot of things and training. So we do have a campus in Africa as well. And then quickly, I want to talk about the job market, right? That the global market is surging, really. That In fact, 170 million new jobs are being projected between this year 2025 through 2030, and we see that the labor market is now being totally structured. And focusing on data. Data is a new oil right now, and a lot of data is growing from time to time. We also see that 39% of current skills are expected to become outdated by 2030. And so it is important to upskill or reskill. In other words, you can either switch your career or even edge up your career in the domain of AI, machine learning, data analytics, or data scientists, or become various a professional in those domains. So, according to the World Economic Forum, the Future of Jobs report that was released 2025 this year, you see that the market is changing dynamically. Changing, we've seen where AI tool like agent, multi-agent are now being trained to even be more intelligent than human, and it's going to get worse as we go to what we call deep into the AGI. I mean, the AG, artificial general intelligence, and as we get deep into this strong AI time, it will be getting very tough. Where you have AI to competing directly with human being, either as a developer or even depending on the task you are carrying. So you really, really need to know how to use these tools, or you need to become the builder of the tool. Is very, very important, regardless of which field you are, be it in medicine, be it in science or natural science, be it in any domain. You really, really need to become used to them. You need to know the tool. And so reskilling and upskilling is what we do, especially around emerging technology. And our mind and plan, vision particularly, is to support people to have access to these skills so that they can gain. So where you know how to build AI models, you know how to build a multi-agent, not just looking at something. I mean original, because the AI tool you are building, you are like literally cloning somebody else's expertise, human intelligence. And so building the genuine human intelligence into these machines are very, very important. So having the skill is very important. So we are here to empower future innovators from either middle school to middle career professionals, and to become even advanced in the industry as well. And so we target school, college, of course, a college student, working class professionals, people that are switching their careers, or if you are an entrepreneur like myself, you want to build something, we can support you. You get the training to build those innovative things. Or you are a returning learner, you are actually welcome to our program. And we in NVIT, what we do real work, we do real project with real experience. We are builders. We build models. We build AI agents for our clients, for ourselves as well. In fact, in a couple of weeks, we'll be releasing two different models. One is focused on multilingual language. Another one is focused on the cloud cost optimization, which is a model for cutting costs. For now, it's focused on cloud, but later on every other aspect as well. So our training is project based. So once you are training with us, you have access to real life project where you dirty your hand so that you can understand what we do. So it's learning by doing. It's not a class, something where we talk too much. It's learning, practical learning by doing, and you know the nitty gritty of what you need to do step by step, guiding you on what you need to do to become a builder, to either understand the skill, depending on the program you are doing, the tool, or even to become a builder of AI product. And so our programs are career ready AI and emerging text program in this new era. And the era is changing very, very quickly. If you see now, new rules for as a result of AI that is emerging are being created. We see a lot of rules that are also changing. Presently, we have AI expert, we have even knowledge engineers, prompt engineer, model validators, decision engineers. Different type of AI rules are being created, and this is going to continue to evolve, especially right now. Human beings have machines, or what we call the agent, the AI agent, competing with their own skill. Okay, and it's going to be more deep. It's going to be more horrible that people really, really need to get to understand these skills. You need to really, really know them, either as a builder or the AI tool that have been built for you in your own domain areas of expert. And the key differentiating factors for human will be the domain expertise that you have, maybe in healthcare, maybe in fintech, maybe or in finance, in insurance, in retail or commerce. All those domain expertise are going to be very, very important. But without AI skills, is going to cost you a lot. So having domain expertise is very important, but it's not going to be sufficient to keep you to grow in your job or to secure your job. You need an AI skill to be part of your domain expertise, either a scientist or whatever you are. If you are a nurse, a doctor, or an engineer, regardless of where you work, you need to understand the AI tools that are built to either support or to provide convenience, or even as a competitor, right? You need to be able to, you need to understand them very, very well. And so, in our Career Ready AI and Emerging program for this new era, in NVIT particularly, we have various programs. We have in our AI and machine learning data science unit, we do have what we call the Applied Data Science and Engineering, where it's 100% practical, where you do a lot of pipeline modeling, you do a lot of ETL and stuff like that. And then we also have applied machine learning and deep learning. Here you will really, really understand ML, becoming an ML engineer or deep learning developer, working with different type of either multimodal, where you can build things around text or around video or images or any type of structure and unstructured type of data, or the different data type as well. We also have the Apply AI and ML for business solutions, and these are focused specifically around domain expertise. I mean, domain areas, either for the fintech or for healthcare or for depending on the industry that you are. So these are basically on business scenario, so area as well. We also have the ML, apply AI and ML on cloud platforms. And so each of the cloud providers like AWS, they have the SageMaker, and then the Azure has the Azure ML, or even the Azure AI and not stuff like that. GCP has the GCP Veritas or Veritas AI, or different type of AI tool that you can be on their cloud and build stuff, or even train a model, or even build an agent. Like GCP a couple of weeks ago released a very serious software development kit, or what I call the operating system, where you can use their API or use their instructions to build a tool or an agent that can really begin to help you. So in this program, you will learn what component you need in the cloud to be able to build a product as well. Beyond that, we will have what we call the applied Gen AI and the IT application. So here we focus strictly on apply Gen AI, and where you apply them to a specific thing. We also have the apply NLP, which is the natural language processing. And here you can do a lot of natural language process development. We also have prompt engineering, which is focused around large language models, where for you building large language model, you need to be able to prompt. You need either at the programming level or at the input level, both input and output, or at the programming level. We give you all those things where you build them. These are all practical. It's not talking. We show you the tool, we guide you what needs to be done, and at the end of the day, you finish. You are graduating with a portfolio, a resume that has experience. And so it's not that you don't have experience. You become an independent contributor right away as you take program with us. We do have the Apply ML Ops and LLM Ops as well. And this place, yeah, we teach you the management of the complete life cycles of AI product development, right? Yes, some people may have understanding of such a development life cycles. In the case of building a modules or managing an LLM, you need to be able to do like DevOps, normal DevOps, those kind of thing. You need to manage the deployment. You need to manage CI/CD. You need to, which is a continuous integration and development. That life cycle completely need to manage. So we tell you and guide you, teach you all these tools as well. Beyond that, we do have under the cloud computing and DevOps, we do have applied cloud and DevOps engineering as well. So you learn different tools for CI/CD and the CI/CD best practice and every type of stuff you need to be able to deploy a product on the cloud. Then we also have separate one for what we call the applied multi-cloud engineering, where we have picked three of the top ranking cloud providers, AWS, Azure, Microsoft Azure, and GCP, to teach you in depth, in advanced level, where you can do infrastructure as a code deployment. You can do a lot of things, either as a solution architect or different things that are needed to be done in an advanced form, be it from security, preparing landing zone, all those type of things as well. We also have at the fundamental level, you can also do the applied cloud foundations, and in all these programs, there are certifications, be it from the providers that you can take. It prepares you to take them. But again, we are not after certification. Certification without the skill is zero. So we don't too bother about certification. Certification just to just calm you, to just provide that emotion of validation that, oh, I know the skill. But it's not enough. We give you hands-on training where you learn by doing. We are in a project. We add you as, even though you are a student, as a member of the team, where we guide you step by step to build with us, to train with us, and to do those type of things. And we also have programs that are full stack development. Either you are focusing on Python, which is we look at the programming, the trajectory or the roadmap, and of course we do Python, or if C student can go in for C++, because we still believe system programming is still going to be key for some couple of time, or the Rush programming as well. So the Rust is another thing. Of course, then we have the UI UX for interface designs and development. And then, of course, if you have, we also do normal fixing in terms of being a technician. We have those training as well. And our training basically for either 12 weeks, depending on the one you're going for, or 16 weeks, 24 weeks, and we also have for 28 weeks as well. For the applied data science and engineering, again, is designed to equip our students with skill to build scalable data system or product, and to be able to develop predictives or analytics models that you, by applying an NLP, that is a natural language processing, or generative AI techniques, preparing them for high demand roles, right? So if you have this skill, for instance, you can build a pipeline either using the big query from what do you call it, from Google, or Microsoft Fabric from Microsoft, depending on all those type of things. If you can use those tools very well practically, of course, you have a lot of opportunity in the market as it is as of today. If you can do them and do them very, very well. And so for this particular program, we give you real understanding in depth around Python that you need to be able to do this thing, maybe using like the Python Sparks, this different type of thing from the various nodes for you to be able to do an ETL. Of course, we also guide you around some SQL structure query language that may be needed for you to be able to structure a data or to prepare a data pipeline. Then how you can manipulate them to work with an API to extract data from various data sets for you to be able to do training of your model. And then applying statistics techniques or formulas that are able to provide your EDA and visualization to cover insight by providing insight to high management level as well. We do, and then in this program for the applied data science and engineering, you were able to build and train machine learning and deep learning model. You will definitely understand that as well, because you are, as a data scientist, you are part of the whole process, and support automate the data pipeline and the workflow using model engineering tools, like I mentioned, like Spark, Python Sparks, and various type of tool that we use as well. And then you also know deploying AI model using the MLOps practice across the three major cloud. Basically, we teach with AWS, Azure, and GCP. So these three major cloud are something you're going to really have experience with, which you will become like you give yourself a ticket to high end job actually. So from this program, you could become a data scientist or data engineer or AI and ML engineer, and even business intelligence developer or analytics engineer. And there are a lot of opening. This program is both virtual, you can be completely virtual, you can be in person if you are in Texas, close to a campus, or wherever you are, where we have campus. And then it can be one-on-one too, one-on-one mentorship. And so depending on the models of delivery that you want, then the price. In fact, if you go to our website, www.NVIT.TECH/courses, or just go to our courses, you are able to see the various program. We do also have financing. You can pay before you finish your program. You're able to pay after the other to be able to do that. And again, our programs are hands-on lab, very, very practical. And so you are able to work on a live project, a commercial project, as part of our team of professionals who are building something. You are in the team, learning from them, they are coaching you, and that become part of your resume, right? A portfolio of what you build that you can actually talk about, especially if these things are released out there. Another program we have, which I talked about earlier, is the Apply Machine Learning and Deep Learning. And here we support the student to design, to build, and to deploy AI solutions, covering machine learning, like it's wonderful. In fact, in NVIT, we look at you learning AI as it's not a rocket science. Anybody can do it, right? And anybody can learn. You mustn't be a developer and all those things. So you can come, we position you within few weeks to become great in terms of the skill, because you need this skill. This is where the world is literally going. So we show you, we cover machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and the cloud deployment, offering you complete hands-on on real-life project to solve real-life challenges. And so here you will learn how to build predictive model, analytics model, recommended system, depending on the type of models that you need to build, and even data pipeline, of course, developing neural network and advanced models like using the CNN or the RNN, right? You can create Gen AI models to like the JAMS or the VAE for synthetics data generations, right? From even multimodal data structures or data type. You can deploy this AI model using DevOps and cloud platforms, like again, like the AWS, Azure, and GCP. And we show you it's not very difficult, like I said, right? You can do that, and then even support you to be able to understand at what time do I use a transformer, when do I need to use a particular model to build a product, right? So you are able to make your selection, fine tune, and then you learn how to fine tune a model. So let's say you have an existing model, you need to make the model to behave better by continuous training, fine tuning, making them to do exactly what you want it to do or to behave. Of course, you learn how to fine tune pre-trained models for specialized tasks. Okay, let's say, for instance, you want to build, how will I call it? Or you also learn to what we call the castigated model or castigated system. And so, say for instance, you are building a multilingual translator, or like an interpreter, right? Let's say you have different language, and you need to build something that will be able to do voice to voice, for instance. You can castigate your model depending on whether it's a low resource language or it's a high resource language. Depending on that, you have to now choose your type of model and how you want to castigate. So you can use like the STT model that support speech to text, and then do the ML in terms of the translations, and then of course take the test back to text to speech. So assuming you have one person is speaking English, the other person speaks Spanish, right? So that translation, either in real time or whatever, you may need to be able to use castigated system, or bring models together, different type of models together to fulfill your pipeline. In other words, you are creating a model pipeline with a multi models, different type of model, bringing them. Maybe, for instance, let's say if it is an existing model like the OpenAI Whisper or Fast Whisper, or you are using the Marina, or you are using, depending on what type you are trying to do your ST2, right? You are going to learn all of them. You build, and here you learn. You're not just learning because, again, we are not focused on certificate. We are focusing on giving you hands-on in NVIT, where you build scalable solutions, AI solutions with containerizations. You are able to build them, dockerize them in a container, and deploy them with orchestration tools like a platform like Kubernetes, right? Where your system has a very high capacity to scale in a large quantity as well. And for students that take this program, they can actually become learning engineer, which is a big one, or ML engineer, computer vision engineer, a solution developer, or even an AI research specialist. This program is for 28 weeks, and is completely hands-on. One more, just for your information. And we also have the Apply AI for Business solutions that I mentioned earlier as well. Here you learn business problems, analytics, and how you identify them. You identify AI solution for a business need. So, and again, so we bring domain expertise. Maybe we are trying to build something for the health sector, and then we drill it down to the domain expert, and we are building specifically, identifying a specific problem in business. That is a business problem. By analyzing the problem, we are able to do that. So this is not only skill, this helps you to be able to analyze business and provide a solution, either predictive or a recommender model, right? Where you bring business insight to higher management or to business people, and then teaching you again how to build a responsible business solutions. And those are what we do, and with a full project deployment. And again, with this type of program, you can become an AI business analyst. You may be a business analyst, but if there is a difference between business analyst and AI business analyst, a normal analyst may not be able to do AI business, and so you need these skills to be able to do that very well. Or ML consultants, AI product manager, and those are the type of roles you can play as well. We do have they apply AI and ML on cloud platforms, and there are 3 cloud, like I mentioned earlier. Here you will know the capability and the components that are available and that you can use, and how to use them to build a model, to fine-tune a model, or to even use the API to build your product on this cloud platform, which is very common, which is a lot of people are doing, like a wrapper today, to build various products. So here, student learns to develop, to deploy, and to manage AI applications on these major cloud providers, where you learn how to set up your and manage the cloud infrastructure across these cloud platforms. And you also learn how to scale in terms of the data pipeline with the native cloud ETL tool to do, like in Azure or GCP, all of them. They have ML workspace that you can use in the cloud to use your notebooks to begin to do your coding, or to train your model to do exactly what you want to do. We also train and deploy a machine learning model with, like, the SageMaker, which I mentioned earlier, from AWS or Azure ML, or the Veritas AI from GCP. And then not only deploying, not only building with those tools, how to even orchestrate them in terms of either you're containerizing your application using CI/CD and Docker with Kubernetes as well. So in the case of AWS, maybe you are using the EKS, or Azure, you are using the AKS, or you are using the GK, I mean the GKS for in the case of GCP, right? Depending on which one you are using, or you are even managing your Kubernetes yourself, everything yourself. And then there are 2 automation tools, like the ML Flow, DVC, Jenkins, Ansible, that of course you will be learning, and monitoring tool to monitor the notification, to monitor the system performance, operations, and configurations. There are tools like the Grafana learning, and this is very key, right? A lot of people today are building AI products. They need people to be able to deploy them on the cloud, to deploy them, not just deploy them with affordability in mind and all those type of things in mind. And these are what we teach you hands-on completely. And so it's not just building product. We have the applied Gen AI and its applications as well. So in this AI world, it's not just building. You need to build with scalability, build with everything, understand all the end to end, all the points, and getting that perspective is also very, very key. So if you look at, if you can go to NVIT.TECH, and then check there, we have training programs that are very, very important in this day. So if you are hearing me, I need you to quickly visit the website and see which program enrollment is on. We are taking enrollment for the summer right now. We have financial options also available. You can pay bit by bit, either bi-weekly, monthly, to the end of your program. Of course, you can also email us in info at NVIT.TECH, where our consultants, our program consultants or director are able to talk to you, to coach you, and to guide you, right, to do the right thing. We first of all, we try to check out with you what your plan in terms of short term, long term, to be able to guide you professionally in a reasonable way. We are not just teaching for teaching's sake. We teach for people to build as well. So under this particular one, Gen AI and its application, of course, again, we train you to build different things like diffusion model, okay, to be able to build a LLM flow like a chatbot, do summarizations and stuff like that, or even being able to power, which is very common now, test images and video, and deploy the major thing. How you can build real applications. AI agent is very common. Imagine replicating yourself, right? So when I say replicating yourself, I mean your expertise. So creating an AI agent that can do what John can do when John is not there. Of course, I'm a human being. I need to sleep. AI agent will sleep when you need to sleep. So you look at those tasks, and again, there could be we call it AI companion, right? AI could become your companion, some tools, and give you more time to relax, to have nice time with yourself. I think that is a place that the industry is going, where you can literally have an agent to carry out some activity yourself. So you're able to build your expertise into an AI future. I mean, to produce an AI tool to become your team member, where you can delegate assignment, you can delegate classwork, you can delegate your tasks, and those are the things. And it's really, really getting interesting, right? In fact, right now you even have agent helping agent, right? Agent supporting another agent using diffusion models or that type of thing. A lot of things can be done. So in real-time application can create multimodal and creative system that are responsible with ethical practice, with safety and governance principle into those models that are able to help them, and model fine-tunings and automatizations as well. And then each of these programs at NVIT, we do, of course, beyond you participating in live projects, you are able as well um, to carry out your own custom project, which could be a live project as well that you want to build. In fact, we've seen cases where, especially down in Africa, where we have trained some other people before, they're able to now say, okay, oh, I want to build these things and then continue in them as well. Of course, then the natural language processing, all our programs are applied. That means we are we use real life word as problem to be able to build something. Here, we train students to develop, build, and deploy natural language processing solutions across industry. It could be in the healthcare, it could be for public safety, it could be for the real estate, whatever industry. Okay, we support you to understand using text pre-processing or like text classifications and sentiment analysis, word embedding, and no, regardless of whatever you want to do, we are able to guide you when you need to use a transformer, when you need to use different type of thing, and being able to learn even prompt engineering, retrieval augmentation, augmented generation, like building a rack system, building a knowledge base where people can go in to interact with it, okay, or even adding an agent into the knowledge environment, or the knowledge-based system, or the rack system, or doing like speech to text or voice integrations, or even building with computer visions like speech or video or images, that type of thing. And again, this is a very serious area. NLP engineers are really, really scarce in the industry. I mean, I'm not talking of somebody faking and changing resume. Oh, I'm an NLP engineer. I mean, real one that have those skills. They are not very, very many. So this is also another wonderful program as well. And then we have the prompt engineering, which of course, this is a 12-week program where you learn prompt design. Prompting is very important in whatever we build in the AI industry today. The prompt engineering is very key. So here you learn prompt designs, prompt tuning and evaluations, and applying a different type of thing, and building even probably multi-agent system development are part of this program as well. And then, of course, the ML ops and LLM ops, managing the deployment and the sustainability of the AI application is key here. So this is like the managing the cross or the entire machine learning life cycle, from development and deployment to monitoring to compliance. These are what you need to know, the different tools that are available. How do you use them? When do you need to use them? And so when you are building an ML pipeline with TFS, MFlow, Kubeflow, and deploy and managing them using different type of other framework like the LangChains or Hugging Face or OpenAI, different type of frameworks that are already there outside, or model that are there that you can call in to fulfill, or library to fulfill certain things for you. And again, using automated tool for CI/CD workload, either with Bitbucket or with GitHub Actions or Azure DevOps or Jenkins, Ansible, you are able to learn them in this particular part as well. Beyond that as well, we teach you a lot of monitoring tool like the Grafana's and the Evidentary AI, different type of tool that are used to support your CI/CD in this particular domain. And again, applying responsible AI practice, compliance, and observability, or what we call the AI profiling, true profiling, right? So you are able to learn that. And of course, how to scale, when to scale, what to do, all what we teach for this program. Again, we do have the cloud and DevOps engineering. This is for DevOps. For here you learn the complete DevOps practice in these various domains, especially the cloud. You learn the Terraform, the Ansible, and all those things, how to do deployment depending on the various stack. You know, when you have application with Python, Java, Java Spring, or Node, whatever, how do you deploy them? What do you do? How do you create a pipeline? These are very, very common. Then, of course, DevSec and observability as well. You are able to know to provide security using various vote like the Azure Key Vault and those type of things to protect, or even doing your configuration with DDoS, or what you call the DDoS, right? All those type of things. Using GitHub option for advanced deployment of a workflow in a larger scale, and how to do a lot of site reliability, engineering, monitoring, logging, using the elastics and those kind of things. And then beyond that, of course, the cloud is very expensive. So DevOps or cloud engineer that use them need to also know how to do what we call the cloud costs or automations, or what we call the FinOps strategies, right? Being able to select which one is cheaper and all that. And again, that is why these days people don't do solutioning anymore quickly, because maybe they have go to market strategy in mind. They want to quickly launch a product. Your solution strategy is key. If not, everything can fall away. And so those are the thing as well. And then, of course, we do training around the multi-cloud course, multi-cloud engineering. Here we give you not only knowing AWS or knowing Azure, GCP. These days is knowing the three major cloud that are being used. I think a lot of people use it, especially in North of America here, where I am in the US. You can see majority are either using AWS of the company or Azure or GCP. And so having expertise and to become a multi-cloud engineer or a multi-cloud solution architect is very, very important, or a cloud infrastructure specialist, either on the security level or as a DevOps engineer, is very important. And so for this program, we're able to teach you hands-on designing infrastructure as a code, deployment, and automizing the cloud architecture in general is very important. And focusing on infrastructure automations, both at both in as a DevOps or as a thing, applying FinOps principle, financial operations strategy or principle, and aligning them to real world project. That is all we do here. So you are learning Terraform, you are learning the Pulumi, you are learning a lot of things that are used to be able to do all those things as well. Even the low code infrastructure planning, you're able to do a lot here as well. The issue here, the skills are very important. Of course, you have a lot of agents doing a lot of things for you, but that human strategy, human intelligence makes the difference, which you need to have as well. We do have the cloud foundation. The foundation is just for you to know the basic of the cloud. In any of the cloud, you are able to know the basics as well. That is it for this program. We do have the full stack. Full stack, like I mentioned earlier, of course, we teach to be completely on Python, where you know all the, either you are looking at Fast API. Fast API, we use it a lot this day for to manage our API services in connection with the different AI models that we build a lot. Or you are doing Flags for your web application, Flash, or you're using the Django to manage your user management or that type of thing. Again, you use different type of database, or you are connecting these to different pipeline, either with the BigQuery from GCP or Microsoft Fabrics to get your data, or even a normal relational database like PostgreSQL, or depending on what you are doing as well. So we are waiting for you to enroll, and then we are able to guide you. Our instructors are professionals in the industry. They are engineers, they are builders, they are veterans. Okay, we know what we build. We know the technology. We don't talk too much, but we know what we build in the best practice. Again, we also have the UI UX. If you want to learn how to do design, especially around the augmentative reality or visual reality, that type of design, which is very common, and that is where design is also go as well. Building high fidelity or prototype before these designs are converted to a digital product, you learn as well. We also have, if you are within our campus here, this program where you know how to fix a computer or a smartphone is actually in person. Of course, here in Frisco, Texas, you can repair those things. This is just a 16-week program, and you are able to either repair a motherboard of a computer or even a smartphone, be it iPhone or Samsung Android phone. You're able to fix them, replace the battery. You're also able to fix the to screen, right? You're able to replace those things as well. And then other IoT equipment as well. And so, why are you enrolling with NVIT? What makes us different is that NVIT skills are job ready. We don't teach theory, and so it's live. We use live instructor. It's not recorded. We ask question. We work as a team. Even though you are a student, we are teaching you. We work as a team. So beyond these skills, you learn collaborations, how to work with people. You learn tools like Jira to report your tasks or your work, how to pick a ticket for your tasks to work. We learn those tools either using Notions or Conference, whatever tool to be able to be part of that type of thing. So we teach you everything, the nitty gritty as a result of that. And then of course they are it's a real world experience. So you learn by building real world real project with industry aligned skill and tool. Okay, so and we are flexible. You work with other professionals from different walks of life, depending on the program that you are doing with us, and depending on the project that we'll assign you to. So I will encourage you to do that. Another program that we have, we call it AI and ML Accelerator program. We started it earlier in the year. We have it for 2 hours every Friday, 2 hours every Saturday. And within 4 months, we train you to become an AI expert. But this particular program is somebody that is actually either in IT industry and now just wanting to switch. It's not from ground zero type of program. You need to be able to have some, of course, real IT experience to be able to do this, because here we are focusing on that. We look at what you have, the experience you have before, and you are able to do the program. And then we have this program is on right now. We start, and in fact, we have new people starting every first weekend of the month, and it's just $200 to per week that you need to pay for this particular program. And again, you have is for people that want to advance their career into becoming an AI or ML engineer, or they are switching from regular IT to become an AI ML to master large language model, RAG, Gen AI, deep learning, NLP, or even the model control protocols. So those are the manage your AI agent. Okay. Yeah, then to enroll in our program, you go to www.nvit.tech/courses. Just go to our website. You are able to enroll. You can scan the QR code as well uh, to be there. And we have wonderful people who will work with you. But mind you, we work heavily with Microsoft, with Google, with AWS, and different people different organizations that have seen what we are doing and working with us. So we are ready to support you to quickly do a switch, a job switch, if you want, into the AI industry. AI is growing very fast. I mean, it's growing too much. So it's something that is very, very important for anybody to do. So you mustn't be in IT, in your domain of expert. And every AI will be used in all domains. So you need to look at the cost. Of course, if you beckon on us, we're able to provide an advice to you or recommendations and consultation. We're able to consult you. You are not paying for it, to be able to advise you some possibility areas that will really, really transform you. So quickly go to the website, or you can ping us in our email, so that we are able to talk with you. So we are looking for you. Come join us. We're able to provide the training that is required. You can email us at info@nvit.tech, or during work hour, anytime 9 a.m. in the morning all the way to 5. You can call us on this number our team are there, ready to pick your call, ready to advise you, ready to guide you. And one quick thing I want to talk about, just here in the US alone, in fact, from January till now, more than 3.5 trillion in just in AI investment alone by the the new president of America. The AI investment is everywhere, and then it's across the world. In fact, in Middle East, a lot of AI project in the here in the US, a lot of AI project. In fact, where I sit here in Texas, you see a lot of AI data centers are being set up either in Houston, here in Dallas, in Austin, everywhere. A lot of investment into AI by Apple, by Microsoft, by Google, by OpenAI. Different company are putting an AI, so the skill will be required regardless of how they are, how the builders like us or the other person is building to is building to or the AI agent to support. They will definitely need people with this skill. So having this skill is good, and is you have to be strategic about it. You have to be strategic about it. So you need to run now. Don't wait until it become a very tough time. Just need to quickly run, quickly go to the website and try to enroll. We are waiting for you. We have open enrollment ongoing. Enrollment is just $50 just to enroll, and then after that we work with you. Once your admission is in, then the tuition fee setting, and we work with you. We are very flexible. Thank you so much for listening to me, and have a very good night from wherever you are listening to me from. Thank you, and God bless.